These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Samson article quote, source Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Iran arrives in Baghdad with a visit that will lead to a reduction in the price of the dollar. Militiaman article quote, Iraqi and Iranian central banks are working on a mechanism to regulate trade and break the back of the parallel market. They had a problem with the black market. The parallel market is illegal. It's illegal to be trading in dollars. Sounds like they're about to get rid of it. Iraq is supposed to be dealing in dinar only on the streets. All right, Nader says, here's my opinion about Sadani and the media. First, he got me all excited. He's talking to the Iraqi people. He's kind of like Trump. He's United States first. Sadani is Iraqi first. I love that. That's one thing I love about him. Nader says, whatever he said about business, trading, manufacturers, money, everything he said showing me the future, we're going to be very strong. That's why I get excited. All right, Bruce via Wiser Now says, we received word through one of the redemption centers that the Treasury gave word to the redemption centers. They signed off on everything. Everything was ready to go. We have heard there's been back and forth between our new Treasury and Iraq about putting the Iraqi dinar rate up even higher for us. I knew what it was last week, and it should be scaling upward. The tendency is for that to trade up, and the same thing with the Vietnamese dong. The rates we will be offered on dinar are very, very high, and the same thing is true on the Vietnamese dong. They're way higher than we used to think they would be, and I'm getting the feeling that everything is ready to go. So I'm excited about this. We are dang close, obviously closer than we've ever been. All right, Caparoni says the Prime Minister talked about addressing the exchange rate. He's not talking about an RV. He's talking about getting the spread back in line. The market rate in Iraq continues to fall, now at around $15.50 to $1. This is reaching close to 20% spread from the official rate. Not good, and will continue to hamper the CBI effects to meet IMF compliance. All right, RayRen98 via Baby's Mom. Bank source update hearing. It's 100% done, and they're just waiting for the go-ahead. They're saying maybe tomorrow or even possibly tonight. Another source just confirmed expecting to see it tonight. Time will tell. Angel 1 says America has now agreed to support Iraq in all its endeavors, including currency reform. Right, Frank 26 article quote, Iraq announced to the world that its oil reserves have risen to nearly 6 billion barrels. Frank says, I think this is going to affect the monetary reform exchange rate, the RV of the monetary reform phase. I think it has great potential if it continues to help the float reach the $3 to $4 cap area. All right, Militiaman, the Central Bank of Iraq and Iranian, who are they having meetings with? Militiaman says the United States Secretary of the Treasury, article quote, the Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Iran arrives in Baghdad with a visit that will lead to a reduction in the price of the dollar. That tells you the dollar is going to decline and their currencies are going to go up. I believe they're in execution stage. All right, lastly, Mark Z via PDK. Groups are positioned and ready. Agreements are done. People are all in place. The U.S. Treasury is in Iraq. All we are waiting on is the switch to be pulled.